Hello, everybody. I'm going to be doing a real quick. We're going to play some Madden, but I want to do this real quick. We've lost two YouTubers in the last month, and then so we're going to get right into this. This is all serious. This is not me joking around. This is all serious. This is our first one. He died November 22nd, 2025. Lamar Wilson. He died from, all I'm just going to say, if you, what the article says is he passed away or he did suicide. I know that he was trying to lose a lot of weight. This guy he did a really good tech channel, and then the tech channel was kind of getting the tech channel that he was doing, he was gaining followers really quick. He took a break. I know he used to work for Xbox, and then he was doing Xbox part-time, helping, and then he decided to switch to YouTube all the way. So he just died last month. Yeah, last month. But if you have somebody, here's the number. This is all serious. This is not me joking. But suicide is a crazy thing. Our next article I want to get into, and I'm going to, let me get it right here. Let me find it. We lost as of today, Adam the Woo, we lost yesterday, found dead in Florida. He was another, he doesn't, he was getting ready to guess, because I just saw his upload Saturday. So I guess Saturday morning or Monday morning, he passed away. Let me double check that. I had everything before I went live here, but let me get it correct before I blab something. When did Adam the Woo pass away? Okay. He was 50 years old. YouTuber, he traveled, he did all of that. I think it was Monday. Yes, it was Monday. He passed away. He had a friend in town. He explored the abandoned places like a Disney, like all of that good stuff. So he, they still don't know what caused him to die, but he was traveling. He was doing a lot of traveling. He was doing a lot of vlogs overseas, coming back. I've heard a couple of YouTubers say, despite going through some videos and some tribute videos today and listening to some of these stories, when you travel a lot, you can get your legs, I guess, can get clots, I guess, for traveling a lot on planes, I guess. So don't know until what actually happened, but a guy, they had called the police there in Florida, and he basically for a welfare check. His buddy didn't hear from him. They were supposed to go out and do some abandoned places, some stories for the next video for tomorrow or whatever. So the cops left, thought everything was okay. The cops left. So his friend went and found a ladder on the side of the house, climbed up to it, saw him laying on the bed, he could tell not breathing, I guess. This is what I've heard from people that were really, really close of him and things like that. So he'd go out, do all of that, and so we lost him. He, like I said, he used to do a lot of abandoned places. He traveled all 50 states in an RV. There's a whole episode that he's done. But I just wanted to get a few of these because it was kind of sad to see. I didn't even know Lamar Wilson passed away. I just watched a short a couple weeks ago, a couple days ago on him because he has a new short that comes out because he does shorts now. Then he used to do shorts instead of full videos. He was just getting tired of doing full videos, and he was just getting sick of a lot of the stuff that was been going on. So we're going to get into playing some Madden now. Yes, I went a little early, but I wanted to get this out of the way tonight. I was actually planning this as a news story, actual real news, instead of the funny news for next Friday, but this just couldn't wait. So I'm being very truthful here. This happened. It is not the fake news that you see all the time. It's not, supposed to be funny, but true. If you guys need help, anybody needs help, just reach out. So, like I said, both of those YouTubers passed away, but we do not know the other of what caused Adam the Woo passed away as of right now. So don't know what the autopsy is saying yet. It's supposed to be out in a couple days. It could take a couple weeks, but I know his dad and his mom live in Florida with him. So, like I said, we're going to get ready to play some Madden. I just thought I'd throw those up there. I did both of them on my community posts on my first channel and my second channel. I just thought since all YouTubers are talking about this today, it's just not me. It's that tons of his friends, tons of his things. But I used to, like I said, watch him a lot. He was one of those I would just sit and watch every day. So just thought I'd pass it along. So let's get ready to play some Madden and have some fun doing that. Hi, everybody. Hello. Thanks for everybody for the coming by. So let's get ready to play some Madden. Really didn't want it to start early, but I thought, well, it's a good thing I went live early. So let's share. Get ready. Let's put that down. And okay, I like that. So let's do this. Let's get ready to play. Tell you're a friend. Do 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 do. All right. So, let's get ready to kick some butt. I'm probably only going to play 1 or 2 games. I'm not going to stay up late. Hopefully, not stay up late. Of course, I say that all the time. So. Figured since it's almost Christmas, we'd do a Christmas. But yeah, it was pretty. Both of those stories just up and surprised me. Because I had just watched those videos a couple days ago of their last videos. That was crazy. Good to see you, James. Good to see you, buddy. All right. Why am I not? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Uh-oh. All right. Houston, we have a problem. Hold on. Let me get this fixed. Ah, there we go. We're good. I was thinking, oh, I stopped sharing. Ah. All right, that's the second, guys. That's the second. I accidentally, because I couldn't hear sound, that's why. Just a minute, I'll get it back up for y'all. Somebody save me. La dee dee da. I don't know the rest of the song. All right. All right, let's get back to saving here. Hold on. Hold your horses. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Hold on. All right. I got rid of that. Okay. Let's redo this. Share. Because I accidentally kicked myself. Isn't that funny? All right. There we go. Back to our regular scheduled programming. Do, 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 do. Oh, come on. Play. All right, just waiting on this to pop up.
It's a game.
All righty, we are ready to play. Hello, Mrs. Mile High. All right, let's get ready. Let's get that out of the way. Somebody. All right.
We're just a stone's throw from the Delaware River. We've got some water to contend with ourselves. A steady rain falling at Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Cook again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Play action. Now it's Allen. Oh, his first throw of the game could be intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. Down to the 25. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find the hole.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15.
Yes.
It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions, it's a lot.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And now it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 56 yards. And the Bills strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look and repeat that in Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. On the end around, here comes Smith. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
But not a big gain with that play. But what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up.
Now they'll audible to something else. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Saquon Barkley running right. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally, I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
King, Phil.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
63.
Here's a give to Barkley. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go to Barkley again. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for it in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
3rd and 3. Barkley inside handoff. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles are once again back in front.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
The Eagles will set up for the 2.
Hurts will throw. And will be intercepted.
noticing that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Gets around him. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the gun, it's Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
They'll try the wide side with Cook. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Allen and the offense staying put. They'll go for it on fourth. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
63.
A handoff to Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. Brings up second and 5.
Again, it's Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Here's Allen to throw it. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
10 yards to go.
Here's Allen. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, They're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. Now Saquon Barkley trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Joey Bosa in on the stop.
Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Very good.
35-yard line.
They'll run with Barkley. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll throw now on the final play. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there as time expires in the first half. And the Eagles will extend their lead on the final play of the half. Elliott good on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
They'll run with Smith. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up.
He's knocked out of bounds right at the line.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Throwing is Hurts. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And the Bills will take over possession here up at the 44. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward. On this one, they need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down.
Now Allen going to change it up.
Operating from the gun, Allen completes to Shakir once again. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
319! 56, 56!
Now Allen. He'll try to pick it up himself. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
to the 36-yard line. Stop there. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Allen now looks to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. Down to the 10. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, 36 yards. And the Bills are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Now Prater to add the PAT. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Eagles 19, Bills 14.
And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Second down, here's Barkley again. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Eagles on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on first.
Here's the forecast for tomorrow. Look for showers with a high of 70 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 58 degrees.
And this time they were ready for him as they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Really good stop there by the end in this 4-3 defense.
Yeah, not just pass rushers anymore, are they? Those guys can use their hands, control the point of attack, shed those blockers, and go get those ball carriers.
Smith. Well, the turn and run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's a give to Bigsby. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. So that'll bring up 2nd down. Bigsby once more. There he goes, right side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Take Bigsby, 37 yards. And the Eagles get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. The Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
They'll try and throw for him. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
27, Bills 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. This is 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Now they go screen. It's complete.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Allen.
Yep, sir.
Picked up by the
the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hey, easy, 63, back. No touch.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 28-yard line.
No touch. No.
Now a handoff to Bigsby.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
No touch. 180.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback because everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
No touch. No.
They'll run again.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal.
From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Here's 1st and 10.
Middle. Alert. 319.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
To throw is Allen. That's caught by Shakir. And this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now 3rd down as the clock runs. Here's Allen. That's caught by Palmer. He's got the 1st down and more.
And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Here we go, 1st and goal. Throwing, Allen.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition working the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
Now Allen.
And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however.
So this likely just to get the final score a bit closer given the time remaining, but they'll have a go for 2 here. Throwing is Allen.
Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And now we've got a 1-score game and at least a little light at the end of the tunnel.
Is that what we call a glimmer of hope?
Glimmer of hope.
Because they've got to get an onside kick and then find their way into the end zone before time expires. Glimmer, or what's less than a glimmer?
I don't know. You're the one that knows all the big words. A sparkle? A sparkle.
Yeah, there we go. That's what we're calling it.
And the Eagles are going to recover. And that might be enough to put a bow on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this will stay a one-score game as the lead holds at 8.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Eagles.
The court is real in here tonight. Wow. Glad to see you all in here. Oh, I won that one. Woo, boy. All right. I will be back here in just a second. Let me get this ready, and then I will be right back. All right. And that there, I'll be right back. All right, let's get ready to play. Had to get some more ice in my life. You guys remember, like back in the old days, the hardcore gamers that used to play in games would have nachos and Mountain Dew all in their room. They'd be like playing Call of Duty, all those real heavy gamers like back in the 90s and stuff. They wouldn't get up to go to the bathroom or anything. That was crazy, like back in the old days, hardcore gaming. All right.
From the host of Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the former Florida Gator Eddie Pinheiro to get us started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. On the end around, here comes Smith. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
2nd and 9. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try to run forward with Barkley.
And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's got some space here. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 63 yards.
And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0.
49ers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10
At their own 26. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Charles, already trailing my touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Purdy bootlegging it. Now he'll tuck this and run.
From the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a first down. Well done. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Purdy.
Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Purdy.
That's to the right side, completes a Kittle. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Ricky Pearsall
From 10 yards out.
and the 49ers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Wanting to get with Barkley on second down. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. These two teams all tied after one.
It's a gain of 3. And this is
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. Hurts. An ill-advised throw there, and it's intercepted. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
What's up?
Out of the gun, Purdy. Over the middle to Tonjes, the tight end. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
10 at the 20-yard line.
Get set. Get set. 18. What's up?
Purdy will set up to throw it here. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a first and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
Throwing here, Purdy. This pass caught with the throw. Touchdown. Ricky Pearsall with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. In the second quarter, and already his second touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game. And I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And he is going to lose yardage here. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Barkley inside handoff. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Here's Hurts to throw. And that is incomplete.
So he looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Niners will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone on their first 2 drives, and
taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 57 yards. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught at the 5. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room.
He's intercepted, his 3rd of the game. And they will finally get it, but not until he's home.
All right. Yes. Oh, I didn't want to quit that game. I was getting frustrated. Oh, well. Let's try it again. Let's try it again, y'all.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New England Patriots and the Philadelphia Eagles. The city of brotherly love getting hit with some snow here as we get set to play. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Pretty good start here for him. 6 yards on that opening play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
King, Phil King, Phil King.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Up to the races, middle of the field. He does it, touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's a New England first down. Sticking with Henderson. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Eagles' 40-yard line.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots finish off their opening drive.
You know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots start off well to tie things 7-7. And now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he charges ahead, but snow and defenders stop him. Look like he picked up a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Now give left side. They're ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. They'll go. Hurts. His first throw is an interception.
But it's coming back.
Delane has it. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Offense to the line fast.
15 yards. And an Eagles
First down, and they go right back to it. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple.
It's a pickup of 3.
Barkley again here on seconds. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here. Going to the ground again on first. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple.
King, Phil King, Phil.
They go to Barkley again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Let's go.
Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another
First down, Ronald Barkley. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. Looking quickly here.
63.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 2.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the first quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. And they are passing on a field goal attempt. They're going for this on 4th down. On 4th down, Hurts. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. On the ground with Henderson. Rob for the first down, he met no gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Here's May. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And the big play is finally put to an end.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Escapes out to the left. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots take a second quarter lead.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Borregales on to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Now, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Patriots take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up the first down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and their defense celebrate on the sidelines.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there.
They get those 2 yards back, but now it leaves them with 3rd and 10.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
This was the call I've been dreading since the moment I heard the words play.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? 3rd and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Okay, everything. How much?
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
I was about to kill myself.
May throwing for it. The desperate heave here for 6. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
One after is good by Borregales. And the Patriots double their lead to 14. Now Borregales on to send it away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage. Trust their tight end.
It's complete to Goddard. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Robert Spillane has it.
All right, thanks for leaving.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Yes, I raged quick, but I have a reason. All right, guys. Let's see. All right, all right. Nice to see everybody in here. Don't forget to hit the like. Don't forget, I've got a premiere coming out. I have a premiere. Thanks, Shay. I got a premiere coming out Thursday night. It's the news episode. Instead of doing it Friday, we are doing it. It's just me on this single news, but starting the next after the new year, that next Friday after the new year, where all my co-hosts will all be up there for our starting of the new show. Come on, EA. What the heck? Oh, I hate EA when you do this. All right, give it a minute. Oh, it irritates me. There we go. All right. I think one more game will suffice. I have to win this one. My losing streak sucks right now.
Well, you folks at home can see the evidence. Snow and supposedly a few inches yet to fall here at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup in store, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
When you're on the road, the last thing you want to do is make a mistake that brings the crowd into it. Now you're not just battling your opponent, you're battling yourself as well.
Hey, alert 33.
On the first snap, here's Mayfield. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. 23 yards on the play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Run. What's up?
Mayfield now. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Yes, sir.
I see Northam trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Up. 180. Alert. What's up?
Throwing, Mayfield. Now he's going to step up and run. Now he's going to send this one deep right side.
Yes, sir.
It's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man.
Yes, sir.
And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, 73.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 9.
On the end around, here comes Smith. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And the Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll go to Barkley again. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 14-yard line.
Now a handoff to Bigsby. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Yes, sir.
Take Bigsby. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point through the Snowflakes, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. suffer a costly mistake there in the return game, and that is not how you want to answer an opening touchdown.
Yeah, and your defense is asking you a lot of questions right now because you're already down 7-0. You turn the ball over, they've got to go right back out there to try and keep it from getting to 14-0.
Barkley is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on second down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top?
And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Hey, 73, 73. No touch, no touch.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 5.
180. Alert, alert, alert. King. What's up?
Mayfield looks to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
180. Hey, alert.
Here we go.
What's up?
To throw, Mayfield. He'll try and do this himself. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Zach Boyd able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Mayfield and the troops staying out and going for it on 4th.
Up. 180. Run. Real.
Come on.
What's up?
They're going to try and throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be.
All right. I appreciate everybody that came in tonight. I really, really do. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate it. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for coming in. And I am going to call it quits tonight early. So, once again, thank you, everybody. It was great. I appreciate it. Just want to say, too sweet. Good night. True friends, I'll tell you that. Too sweet. Be kind to others. Don't forget. Too sweet.